This is my 1750 Khorne Daemonkin army. Just go through my points, what I've got bringing along today. So to start with, at the front here, we've got 8 flesh hounds. Behind, we've got 8 Khorne berserkers. Champion's got a power sword. Same again there. Same again there. Here we've got 8 chaos bikers. Got a lightning claw on the champion. Plasma gun. Here we've got a Chaos Lord, Khorne Betrayer for now, but he's a Chaos Lord. And he has got himself a nice bit of war gear. He's got himself a blood forged armour, Sigil of Corruption, plasma pistol, and an axe of Khorne. So very nice. Over here we've got Hellbrute with a plasma cannon. Moving back to that more heavier stuff, we have 2 Defilers. With a Reaper autocannon and heavy flamers. Same again here. And here we've got a Helldrake with a Bale Flamer. So overall, that is my 1750 army I'm bringing to fight against Tom's Templars. And over here we have Tom's Black Templar army, 1750 points. Yep. Tom, do you want to go through what you've got here?
I'll go through quickly, that's fine. So you've got Crusader squad in a Rhino with... They're all armed as is, so Flamer, Power Axe, and a Sword Brother with a Power Sword. Okay. Then HQ, which is just a Space Marine Captain with Lightning Claw, Combi Melter, and an Artificer Armour, and he has a Melter Bomb. Right. And then he has with him a Command Squad, which is an Apothecary, 2 Plasma Guns, 2 Melter Guns. The Melter Guns have Melter Bombs, and the Apothecary has a Melter Bomb as well. Right, okay. And they are in a drop pod. Right, okay. Yeah. And then going back to carrying on with troops, you've got 2 Crusader squads here. Yep. Just bolters, nothing special with them. And they're both in a Razorback with a twin link las cannon on top. Right, okay. And then you've got 3 dreadnoughts. The middle one is Venerable with a twin link las cannon and a power fist. Right, okay. And then 2 normal dreadnoughts, one with las cannon, missile launcher, and then multi melter and power fist. And then I've got a bike squad. Yep. Got a veteran sergeant upgrade on it. Okay. And I've got a multi-melter attack bike. Yep. And the sergeant's got a power sword, which is this one here. You can ignore the power X, just because filling the spot. Okay. And other than that, it's just a plasma gun and a melter gun. Right. Okay. And then 2 predators, one with all las cannons, one with the heavy bolters and an auto cannon. So quite a nice list there. A lot of anti-armour. All right, we're going to see how my World Eaters do here. Right, this is our deployment for today's game. Our mission is cleanse and control. We're using Dawn of War deployment rather than what they recommend there. Tom's Warlord trait is Tactical Genius. So whilst your Warlord is alive, you can discard up to 2 active tactical objectives at the end of the turn instead of only 1. Mine is Icon of War from Daemonkin Codex. Basically, units within 12 of my Warlord can reroll their charge distance while he's alive. So, pretty good one here. So, over here we have Tom's deployment. He's got 2 dreads. Up on a hill here, he's got a bit of an armoured fortification. He's got his 2 predators. Razorback, Dreadnought. Another Razorback, signalled that objective quite nicely. Rhino, over here he's got his bikes. So our objectives, we've got 1 here, we've got 1 here, we've got 1 there, we've got 1 there, and 1 up there. I think that's all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and where's the last one? The last one, Khorne berserkers are currently sitting on, so over there. So my deployment, got a squad of berserkers here, with my Warlord at the back there, Filer. Flesh hounds at the front there, another squad of berserkers. 1 squad of berserkers here, Hellbrute is behind this building. Bike squad here, and a filer. So in reserve, Tom's got his command squad, and his in his drop pod, Deep Strike. And I have the Helldrake. Tom's set to go first, unless I seize the initiative. But we'll find out in turn 1. Black Templar, turn 1.
So before we rolled, see if they're still initiative. My flesh hounds here, ran forwards, doing a scout move, 12. Tom has then drawn these objectives, which are hold the line, secure objective 4, and secure objective 1. And I believe objective 1 is down here.
Yep, it's down here.
So he's quite happily sitting on that one.
And I've rolled for mysterious objectives, and we got Skyfire and Skyfire. That's all we're rolling for.
Yeah, we're just rolling for Skyfire. The rest are a bit of a pain, and we just forget about them. So, unfortunately, I can't forget about Skyfire. Objective 4 is over here. No one currently controls it. Tom, what else are you doing in your movement phase?
Nothing else really. I've just moved up really a little bit and see how the shooting progresses essentially.
Yeah. And your predator.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Actually, yeah, he did immobilise himself trying to get off the cliff. Which is brilliant. So he's lost the whole point.
Oh dear. Never mind. Right. So let's see what Tom can do in his shooting phase. Marine shooting, phase 1. So Tom, do you want to go through what your army achieved?
Yeah, sure. Basically, I fired quite a few bits at this. The bikes all shot and took, I think, 1 wound off at the end, which is a bit of a shame, but hey.
Never mind.
This shot at the Defiler didn't do anything.
Yep.
This shot was weapons at the hounds, but didn't do anything. This shot everything and I think took off 1 wound.
I know, it definitely killed one. One's died.
Killed one, yeah.
One hound has died.
And then that fired as well, because it can't reach anything else, but didn't do anything. This fired at the Defiler, it didn't actually do anything.
No.
But the Venerable Dreadnought did, it actually made it immobilised, and this one shot and did nothing. And then over here, put it in, little command squad, and they destroyed the Defiler over there.
Defiler has now gone. I've got 1 blood type point from that.
And Drop Pod very luckily killed a biker
off. Yep. Alright, so that was Black Templar turn 1 for shooting. Let's see what they can do in assault.
And here we are at the Black Templar assault phase in turn 1, and it was just the Flesh Hounds versus the bikes, and it was basically ended 3 wounds on the hounds and 2 wounds on the bikes, so it's an even combat in the end. And now we'll be moving on to... Okay, and here we are at the end of turn 1 for the Black Templars, and in the tactical objective game that we're playing, I have scored 2 objectives, which is hold the line and secure objective 1, which are both 1 point each.
Okay, so World Eater, Daemonkin, turn 1 and movement. So objectives here, got secure objective 1, no prisoners, and secure objective 6. We've used our blood type point for adamantium will, as we only had 1. A little bit pointless this turn, but we're all got adamantium will now, so it's all good in case a third party comes along. Right, so movement wise, these bikes have circled round. They're going to get a bit of revenge on those Templars, and his commander have just popped down in the drop pod. Hellbrutes circled round as well. Over here, the Berserkers have charged forwards. Here as well, and there as well. So the Violets move forwards. We're going to go for a bit of assaulting in a minute. And we'll see how it goes in my shooting phase. World Eater, turn 1, shooting phase. Right, so let's start over here. This squad on the left charged forwards 1 inch, ran across the crater. It's very dramatic. The Defiler had a bit more luck. Fired his battle cannon and Reaper autocannon snap firing up at the Predator. We've shaken that, so it'll be snap firing next turn. So it's lost 1 whole point, which is good. Over here, that squad ran forwards a bit more. Hellbrute didn't do anything, as I didn't want to risk fire a plasma cannon and hitting my bikes. Over here, the bikes fired all their bolters and plasmas, and we took a wound off his commander there. So moving on to assault, we'll see what we can do there. Chaos turn 1, assault phase. So what we've got over here, the Hellbrute charged in and didn't do anything. Did a couple of glancing, couple of hull points to the drop pod. Still there though. Over here, the bikers charged in. They've killed off. Three of the Marines, and took 1 casualty from the Overwatch. Elsewhere, the combat in the middle here, Khorne charged in, and we slaughtered, which is brilliant. So the guys are then pushed up the hill a little bit more. Objective wise, we've destroyed the bike squad, which was 1. 1 point, and we've got objective 6, so we've got 2 points in that turn. So let's see what the Marines can bring in turn 2. So Space Marines turn 2, movement phase. So over here the Dreadnoughts are kind of separated a little bit, moved out. Over here the snap firing Predators moved down the hill slightly and kind of backwards a bit. Oh, the Dreadnought decided to immobilise himself and lose a whole point, so he's doing really well there. I think future Black Templars should avoid all terrain, be the best idea. And this Rhino has moved forwards. So that's what he's done for movement phase. Objective wise, Tom has drawn overwhelming firepower, so we'll see if we can shoot something to death. Won't be particularly too hard, I don't think. Secure objective 5, which is Dreadnought sitting on, and recon. So it's got to get a mysterious objective, which
only one on the hill that hasn't been done.
Yeah, the only one that is left is up there by the statue. So he hasn't achieved that one. Right, see what we can do in shooting phase. Space Marine, turn 2, shooting phase. Tom, do you want to run through what you've done in this turn?
So Rhino flamed them and shot the bolt pistol. I think we killed one?
No, we didn't kill anyone.
No, we didn't actually, no. Las Cannon fired at the Defiler and took the whole point off and took the heavy flame.
Yeah, the heavy flame is gone.
This shot at the hounds and I think killed one hound.
Yeah, killed one outright.
This shot everything and I think killed or took a wound off a hound at least with one shot. This Predator shot at the Hellbrute and
killed my poor little Hellbrute.
Yeah, so armour.
Hellbrute's gone. Sad Hellbrute.
These two fired at the...
So the Dreadnought and
it's a Razorback fired there.
And the Razorback.
And one he won in the end.
Yeah, one got killed off.
And that shot over there, and I think
killed a
one
Fleshhound. Yeah, so the Fleshhound squad is now diminished to 1 with 1 wound, which isn't great. But we did get a blood type point for losing the Hellbrute. Let's see what happens in the assault phase. So Space Marine turn 2, assault phase. So over here, basically the captain won the duel against the poor champion, and the bikers killed off one of the Space Marines. So I've got a draw over here, and I get an additional blood type for losing my champion. So it's all good, kinda. A quick recap on Space Marine turn 2 combat and final results. So you've got overwhelming firepower, killing off the Hellbrute, and objective 5 through his very mobile Dreadnought over there. So, Chaos, turn 2, movement phase. Right, so drawing my objectives. Secure objective 6, secure objective 1, murder call. So that's summoning a squad. Currently not able to do that, not enough points. With my blood type, I've got a Feel No Pain and Adamantium Will on my units. So that's going to be pretty handy. Okay, so movement wise, Helldrake flew on. Vector Strike the drop pod didn't do anything. Berserkers ran forwards a little bit, so we'll see if they can assault soon. Defilers stepped forward a little bit, but still claiming objective 6. 2 squads of Berserkers have moved forward as well. Also, the last remaining Hound has charged up the hill, and yeah, we'll see what he does. Okay, so let's see what happens in shooting phase. It's turn 2, shooting phase. So the Helldrake set his flamer down and took a whole point of the Razorback down there. The Berserkers, feeling quite bold, decided to throw a crack grenade but missed. So it's probably somewhere in the rubble waiting to go off. Over here, the Defiler used its Demon Forge and fired over at the Rhino, stripping 1 whole point and immobilising it. The Chaos Lord fired his plasma pistol and shook it, so it's lost 2 whole points. Over there as well, my Berserkers threw another crack grenade, but that's probably just gone off somewhere and missed terribly. So we'll move on to the assault phase, and we're seeing what we can do in the assault phase, but that wasn't the most successful shooting phase in the world. So Chaos turn 2, assault phase. Over here in this eternal fight. We lost one Chaos Biker to the Space Marine captain, and then the fight back from the Chaos Marines. Tom decided to put them onto his captain. Unfortunately, he did lose a wound and failed his Feel No Pain, so it was a draw over here again. One day this fight may end, but we'll see. Elsewhere, this Chaos Marine squad, Berserker squad, sorry, failed their charge, so they're still stuck behind the building, waiting, lurking. Well, over here, a little bit more success. Both squads charged in. Both squads destroyed the Razorback and the Rhino. So Tom's men have disembarked, hiding on the other side for now, and we will see how it goes for the Chaos in Space Marine turn 3. A summary for Chaos Marine turn 2. We have completed secure objective 6 still. We didn't achieve objective 1, and we haven't summoned a squad yet. So there we go. See what Marines can do in turn 3. Okay, Marine turn 3, movement phase.
Yep. So the guys that got bummed out this Rhino.
Yep.
This way.
Flanking round a bit.
This way. However, they can't charge.
No.
Which I just realised as I was done that.
That's all right. You've got a flamer. You'll be okay.
These guys have got out here. They just moved around here to sort of get a better
shooting angle. Yep.
But he's immobilised. This one's just pivoted to get a shot at them.
Down the World Eaters driving up.
This guy moved over a little bit just to give a bit more space.
Yep.
And then 2 dreadnoughts move forward because I'm sort of moving them down the table, but obviously so probably going to try and take the Helldrake out. I think.
Right.
Can't have that flying around.
We'll see what happens. What objectives? Mission cards are you
so I've got
draw?
Assassinate, which is to kill the enemy, well, an enemy character. So that is doable.
Yeah, there's lots of characters listed about.
And then we've got Secure Objective 2 and Extraordinary Objective 1. 1 is I'm already on it.
Yep.
And 2 is currently over there in the ruins.
Yeah.
Which no one's on.
No. We will see how it goes then in your shooting phase. Okay, Space Marine turn 3 shooting phase. Tom, do you want to run through what you may or may not have achieved in this turn?
So, shot all of them at them, did nothing.
No.
Shot all of them at them, and did nothing.
No. So, this mainly armour saves them feel no pain.
Yes.
So that's helped a lot. So, I've 2 full squads in very close proximity.
He shot at the
Defiler
and actually managed to take the battle cannon off.
Yeah, so battle cannon's gone. It's down to 2 hull points.
This open fire at the squad there.
Yeah.
I think it killed 1.
I think it killed 1.
I think it killed 1 in the end. The bolt actually killed 2.
Yeah.
Which is from that squad there. And then everything else over here shot at the Helldrake.
Yeah, it's taken 2
hull points.
Yeah.
Nothing else.
Unfortunately, one of the hull points was from this drop pod.
In the back.
And shot him in the rear. It's not very dignified. So we'll see what happens in Marine turn 3 Assault. So Marine turn 4 Assault. The only assault on the battlefield at the moment was over here. And unfortunately, the Marines lost. The Apothecary stood in the way and took a chain axe to the head. So he's no longer fighting or contributing. So it's now the captain to take on the 4 Raging Bikers. So Marine turn 3 summary. Any objective we got in this one, well, the Marines got was secure objective 1. Which is over there. Unfortunately, Berserkers aren't contesting it quite yet.
I'm using my Warlord trait. I'm going to bin both of these.
Okay, so both those 2 have gone.
Yeah.
Right, so let's see what Chaos can do in turn 3. So Chaos turn 3 movement phase. So draw my objective cards. Got Murder Call, Secure Objective 1 and Blood God Scorn. So I need to either bring in a squad through Deep Striking, break an enemy squad, make him perform a morale check, and Secure Objective 1. Also I split my blood type points on Feel No Pain for my troops this turn. So let's quickly go over what I've done in the movement phase. My Helldrake has flown over and vector strike the dreadnought. Just glanced it, caused one hull point, which is good. Over here, this squad of berserkers has come through the terrain. It's about to unleash some fury on those marines. The Defiler has stomped forwards a little bit with its remaining autocannon and power claws. And the two squads of berserkers and my lord have run towards the marine squads, hoping to cause some damage there. So let's see what happens in the shooting phase. Chaos turn 3, shooting phase. So in this turn, this squad unleashed all their bolt pistols and the Lord's plasma pistol and did nothing. So let's hope assault is a bit more bloody. Over here, this squad fired the bolt pistols, killed a few marines, and they then failed in morale and fell back. So I've completed one objective there, which is good. Over here, Defiler fired its Reaper at the Razorback over there. Unfortunately, didn't do anything. Bolt pistols from the Berserkers took out one of the Templars, and the Helldrake flamed both the Predators and destroyed the left heavy bolter on the front Predator. So that's something. Let's see if we can cause a bit of damage in the assault phase. Okay, so turn 3 for Chaos. End of assault. We've done very well. So the Lord and his squad charged over here, butchered the Marines. They're winning a duel challenge. Sorry. Over here, the Berserkers charged after the fleeing Marines, hacked them apart, so they're gone. Over there, the lone Fleshhound took out a Predator. Hooray! Over there, the Berserkers still locked in combat with the remaining Templar, holding on, very stubborn. And finally, the endless duel has finally come to an end. Unfortunately, the Templar captain is still alive. So, well done to him. One wound, stuck in the corner of the battlefield. Not sure he can contribute much now, but he's alive, which is good. So yeah, good assault phase. Battlefield's looking pretty bloody now. Smoke clouds are coming up all over the place. Let's see what the Templars can do in their turn. Quick summary at the end of turn 3 for Chaos. I'm yet to secure objective 1. I was hoping to do that with my Berserkers. Failed that. Murder Call. Haven't got that yet, unfortunately. But I did cause a unit to fall back, so I've got that one there. And my army has feel no pain until the start of my next phase. So let's see what the Marines can do in their turn 4. Okay, that's Space Marine turn 4, movement phase. Tom, you've drawn some more cards. What have you got here?
Objective 2, behind enemy lines, and 4. And they're both over there, so could potentially get either one.
Yep, we've got 2 to the right there.
So I'm probably going to get behind enemy lines.
By the statue. Yeah, and you're probably going to get behind enemy lines with that little guy hiding there.
Movement wise, moved him out of the way, moved that dreadnought in there to try and probably assault them in a minute.
Yep.
And moved him that way, and then turn around, probably have a pop at that because not much else he can shoot.
Or Drake.
Yeah, other than that, that's it.
Yep, right, okay. Let's see what you can do in your Okay, so Marines turn 4 shooting. Tom, do you want to have a quick rundown of what your army did or didn't do?
Tried to shoot that down with the Predator and the other there, but nothing happened.
No.
Shot the Slascannon at the Defiler as well, did nothing. Fired the melter at that, and it took a glancing hit on the...
regained a hull point in the previous turn, where it will not die. Yeah. So we're still on 2 there.
Yeah, that's it.
Alright, see what you can do. So, Marine turn 4, Assault. The only assault this turn was down here. The remaining Templar Dreadnought charged in as well to assist. The champion quickly got rid of the remaining Templar, and the Dreadnought fluffed its attacks. The Berserkers, the last 2 Berserkers didn't do anything with their crack grenades. So it's a bit of a stalemate at the moment. I'm sure it's not going to last very long. And so that was his assault. Summary for Space Marine turn 4. The only objective they achieved this turn was behind enemy lines, with their sneaky captain hiding over in the corner. Or maybe just securing it for more drops. I personally think he's hiding. Right, see what Chaos can do in turn 4. Turn 4. Right, so drawn another secure objective 1, which is good. Spent my 2 points on Bluff of the Blood God, so I've summoned a squad of Flesh Hounds, which are down here now. And I've given them all Adamantium Will again, just to spend the point. Right, movement wise, so they've just come into play, so they've done nothing so far. Over here, the Helldrake's flown over, vector striked the Predator, shaking it, so it'll be snap firing next turn. Is currently immobile as well. Down there, the Flesh Hound's going for another tank. It's got a taste of armour, so we'll see how that goes. Over here, the Defilers push forward a bit. We're all aiming for objective 1 here. We're gonna get secure objective 1. We're on to a winner, so we'll see how this goes. This squad of Berserkers and my Lord have pushed up, and this squad of Berserkers, they're pushing their way through the terrain. You've got a 6 on the move through, so we'll see what we can do with this Dreadnought. So let's see what the Chaos can do in shooting. Okay, so Chaos turn 4 shooting. Didn't do too much shooting really this turn. These guys have run forwards. Over there, the Helldrake flamed the Dreadnought with its Demon Forge and took 1 hull point. Luckily the Demon Forge didn't backfire, which is good. And the Berserkers fired a crack grenade and a bolt pistol, didn't do anything. So that's pretty much my shooting phase. Also over here, the Flesh Hounds decided to charge up the hill a little bit and hold that objective, hopefully denying it to the Dreadnought if it pays attention to them. We will see. So going on to the assault phase, let's see if we can spill some blood for the Blood God. Chaos turn 4 assault. Well, it's gone well. These Berserkers charged in and blew up the remaining Dreadnought there, mobile, so we're hitting the rear armour, so it's gone kaput. Over here, the Flesh Hound has got another armour kill, so it's killed another tank, killing the Razorback. The fighter charged in, ripped apart the Dreadnought. Unfortunately, an explosion, one of the poor Berserkers was killed. So we're now holding objective 1 down there. And that's pretty much it in the combat phase. So it's been pretty good. So summary for turn 4 for the Chaos. We've secured objective 1, so we've got these 2, and we summoned a squad of demons, so we've got that one as well. So it's looking good. And let's see what the Marines can bring in their turn 5. So Marine movement turn 5. Right, Tom, you've gone. How's it going?
Not brilliantly.
Not brilliantly.
Anyway, moved Dreadnought up to try and get 2, just because it's a base game, so I might have to ignore everything else.
Exactly. Yeah.
And then moved Captain this way a bit further, just because in case the dogs come after him, it's
the hounds
a little bit longer.
Will come running after him. See what happens. Right. So what cards did you draw this turn?
Got Hungry for Glory, which isn't going to happen. That's issue a challenge, and then you got 2 and 6.
2 and 6. So yeah, you're coming towards a couple of you.
Get 2. 6 is probably very optimistic.
Right. Okay. Let's see what you can pull out the bag in your shooting phase. Okay. So Marine turn 5 shooting. Tom, sneaky little predator. It's been immobile and pretty much useless. Unfortunately, killed my poor Defiler. It was doing so well for itself, regaining hull points. That's gone. Damn you, Tom. What else did you do in shooting?
I ran my Dreadnought to get objective 2.
Yep, so Dreadnought's now lurking around here.
And I ran my Captain as well, just to get him a bit further away from it.
Yep, the Captain's cowering over here. So, nothing in assault, is there?
Nope, I'm going to be moving to end now.
So we'll do a quick turn summary. Marine turn 5 summary at the end of the turn. You've completed secure objective 2, haven't you?
Yes, that's right.
So you've got that one.
And I'm going to be getting rid of these 2.
And you're bringing those 2 with your Warlock trait.
Yeah.
Right, okay. See what Chaos can bring in turn 5. so Chaos, Khorne Daemonkin, turn 5 movement. So I've spent my my 4 points I gained. Feel no pain. Adamantium Will. Good old Adamantium Will. Really handy at the moment. Drawn some more cards. So I've got Blood and Guts, Objective 2, and Supremacy. So we'll see how that goes there. Movement wise, what I've done, we've left this objective, run down here, and we're hoping to assault this chap. See if hopefully we'll kill him. A bit, Helldrake's flown over, just in case we're going to flame before the hounds get in combat. Elsewhere, not much more in the movement phase. These guys have kind of moved themselves into cover, avoiding any dreadnought fire. Those guys have stayed still. These berserkers are hidden behind that building holding that objective. Also, little flesh hound, he's run up, back up the hill, he's smelt another tank, and he will be assaulting the remaining predator in the assault phase. Let's see what we can do in shooting first. Okay, Khorne Daemonkin, turn 5 shooting. The only shooting I've had this turn was with Flappy, the Helldrake, who went to flame this guy, wounded him, but unfortunately he passed his save. So we will see what these 5 can do with his Warlord. Right, so assault phase for Chaos turn 5. Fleshhounds failed the charge, so this Lord might have survived the entire battle. Damn him! Damn him to hell! But other news over here. My 1 wound Fleshhound charged in, and yes, another tank's been destroyed. So yeah, I'm very pleased with this Fleshhound.
The lesson here is don't leave Fleshhound running behind, even if it's just one.
Yeah, that 1 wound Fleshhound has done really well. So yeah, that's my assault. We'll have a quick summary and see how it's going for Khorne Daemonkin turn 5. What have we got here? So we have got Supremacy, tick. Have we got Secure Objective 2? Is that the one?
2's there.
Nope, so we haven't got 2. Never mind. And Blood and Guts, we did destroy a enemy unit in combat. So we've got that one. And this one, sorry, is D3. So, pass me a dice, Thomas. Let's have a look. There we go, 3 points. Hopefully that might do it. Let's see how it goes. Now, Tom, do you want to roll to see if the game continues?
Yes, I will. And it does.
The game,
it's a 5.
The game continues, right. So, over to Marine turn. So, Space Marines turn 6 movement. Tom, do you want to go through your objectives quickly?
Yeah, so picked up no prisoners, which is the only one I think I can do.
Yep.
So, and then Security Objective 6, which is over here, and Supremacy, which I actually can't get anyway.
So Objective 6 is there.
Then I've just moved 2 things to the Fleshhounds to see if I can wipe them out in a turn.
Yeah, so he's aiming for the Fleshhounds here to see what he can do. Let's see in the shooting phase if he's able to kill anything. Hopefully. Okay, shooting, turn 6 for the Black Templars.
Yes.
How did that go, Tom?
Not as well as I thought it would go. Las Cannon and a missile launcher shot from the Dreadnought.
Yeah.
They both hit, but they both rolled a 1 on wounding, which is good. Have the combi melter fared it better by killing one.
Yeah, you saved it for a moment. You really needed it. And now your Lord's only going to have to put up with 4 Fleshhounds tearing at him. So, yeah. Let's see how it goes in your assault, if that was any better. Marine, turn 6, assault phase. Both charged in. And they managed to kill a Fleshhound and take a wound off another one. Fight back, didn't do anything, unfortunately. So it's a bit of a stalemate. 6, Marine summary. Right, so nothing achieved. I believe Tom is
get rid of those 2.
binning these 2, yeah?
Yeah.
So they're gone. So, right, let's see what Chaos can bring around in our turn 6. Okay, Khorne, turn 6, movement. Right, so I've drawn my objective cards. I've got Secure Objective 2. overwhelming firepower and unfettered victory. Hopefully, fingers crossed, might be able to achieve 2 of these this turn. Fingers crossed, very unlikely, but we'll give it a go. So movement wise, pretty much everyone's stayed where they are for now. There's no point really moving them. Basically they're not going to be able to get anywhere before the game runs out, so nothing's happening there. The Helldrake though has swooped around, almost done a whole loop of the battlefield now, and it's got the drop pod in sight with 1 whole point left. So fingers crossed, get a 6 and kill it. And these flesh hounds will hopefully kill the Lord. We will see. Right, turn 6 shooting for the Forces of Chaos. Not much this turn. The only shooting worth talking about, and even then, that's really kind of pushing the word there. This Eldrake flamed the drop pod and didn't do anything. Oh well, never mind, we tried. So it's now down to the Flesh Hounds to kill off a Lord. So let's see how the combat goes in turn 6. Okay, it's turn 6 with Khorne. In assault, unfortunately nothing happened. Both hit each other, but nothing wounded. So the fight continues. Hounds jumping everywhere, and the Lord trying to shred away with his lightning claw. See if the game continues now. Tom, would you like to roll?
No.
No. So the game's over. So we'll have a quick add up, and we'll work out a summary at the end of who won, etc., etc. Stick with us. So the game is over. The battle has been fought. Bodies lie everywhere, wrecked vehicles, and a very fulfilled flesh hound with 1 wound left. The final score is 9 points to the Black Templars, scoring their objectives with First Blood and Linebreaker, to 12 points for the Khorne Daemonkin, with Linebreaker and all their objectives. So a very good game, very close. Tom, have you got a model of the match?
The captain.
The captain.
By a long shot, because he managed to chew through 12 bikers in the end, whatever it was.
8 bikers.
8 bikers, sorry, not 12. And he's still sitting in there pounding away with flesh hounds.
So very nice. Myself, it's the 1 flesh hound that survived the onslaught and has wiped out 3 tanks. So, guys, if you've liked this video, please like it and share it and subscribe to our...
And any comments on our style and stuff, if you want to change anything?
Yep.
Good to know.
Subscribe to our YouTube and like us on Facebook.